I hear that it appears as though you may be making progress, but I'm also very keenly aware of the multiple times that your statements have said the same thing. And that you come to this court on a number of occasions, excuse after excuse after excuse after excuse. Ms. Bond, your name please counsel, your appearance for the record, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Christopher Shemke, appearing on behalf of my client. This time, we consent to the matter being heard via Zoom.
Okay, thank you. All right, Ms. Bond, long time no see. Your name for the record, please.
Erica Bond.
All right, and counsel, your client is in custody of the Wyandotte Police Department. There is a warrant that was issued for her arrest on July 30th because she had failed to report to jail as ordered on July 26th. And counsel?
Yes, Your Honor. I spoke with my client regarding this. Obviously, we're not going to contest that. It's a black and white violation. She will admit to failing to appear. I would like a brief opportunity to allocate and explain the nature of what caused her not to appear. I know that she also would like to briefly discuss the matter with the court to explain her scenario.
Okay, well, let me just say this. So Ms. Bond was sentenced on April 24th. Oh, no, I'm sorry. She was not sentenced on April 24th because she had failed to appear for PSI, and we adjourned it to May 15th. On May 15th, I sentenced Ms. Bond to 60 days jail. I suspended it pending a jail review. And this was on her plea to possession of controlled substance. The court also, on July 23rd, held a jail review, at which point this court ordered Ms. Bond to serve those 60 days jail. She was going to be tethered to treatment through the Wayne County Jail upon her request, and she was to report July 26th. She failed to do so, and the warrant was issued, and here she is. All right, and yes, ma'am, what would you like the court to know?
Hi, Your Honor. I would just like to let you know that I know that I did not do what I was supposed to do, what you ordered me to do, but the reason for is I just got out of a relationship. My daughter let me know that her father was touching her inappropriately. And I have a case going on here with her, with the detectives and things. They came out to my house, and that is why I did not turn myself in. Then going through this, my dad just died 2 months ago, and my mom is very sick. She's pretty much bedridden. She has MS, and I'm the only one that's there to help take care of my kids now. My mom is very sick, or she would be in the courtroom to see me deal with this. But she is there with my kids, all 3 kids, nobody there to take care of them. I'm the only one left to help her or my kids. I've been completely sober, Your Honor. I've got out of my last relationship I was in for 12 years. I'm really trying to change my life around and just be there for my kids and my mom. And I hope that you hear me on this. I know I don't have a good standpoint with this, seeing as how I didn't turn myself in, but that is the reason. I wasn't just ignoring you. It was for the sake of my daughter. I've been pulled over many times, and I've been healthy and sober, so they have let me go. They've radioed in to see if they wanted me. I've called Officer Hunter to try and turn myself in on this to arrange something, and I couldn't get a call back. So I called and talked to Natalie last Friday, and she said my best bet would just be to come turn myself in, but unfortunately I was picked up before that.
So that was a week ago, and you didn't do anything about turning yourself in until you were then arrested. So how are you in custody right now, ma'am? How did that happen?
Over at the corner of my block. I'm going to get my mom and the kids something to drink, and Honestly, they didn't pull them over because of me. He didn't use a turn signal. And honestly, Judge, I'm glad that they brought me in. I'm just sick of looking over my shoulder on this. I'm really trying to turn over a new leaf in my life, leaving the person I was with for 12 years, trying to concentrate on my kids. And my dad all of a sudden up and had a heart attack and died out of nowhere. So I literally have nobody but my mom and my kids left. And I'm just trying to do what's right. I have 3 interviews this week at Chick-fil-A, at Red Lobster, and Burger Yard to try and help my mom with the financial responsibilities of the house because my dad was the only breadwinner, is now gone.
Pause, just a moment, please. Ms. Bond, I'm hearing a whole lot of excuses, which is typical when you're talking. That's what I get from you. A lot are complete, just a long dissertation of excuses. And it isn't just one, it's multiple. So I'm not sure if that's something that you think is going to sway the court one way or the other. But so your dad passed away a couple of months ago and you're just now going to get a job to help your mom who's completely bedridden. Why didn't you do that sooner?
I have been putting on applications on Indeed, but this is the first interviews I've got in the last 3 weeks to a month trying to put my applications on there. She was in the hospital while my dad passed away and didn't come home right away. That's why it took me a while to get on Indeed and put in the applications, because I was spending time getting the kids to school, going back and forth to the hospital for her.
And
she's finally home now.
What is the name of the person that you recently left?
My father, Greg Bond.
No. You said the relationship you just got out of. What's that person's name?
I'm sorry, the relationship. I thought you said the person I just lost. Ronnie Gibson.
Ronnie Gibson. Okay, so the 2 of you have been in a relationship for 12 years?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, and you just got out of a relationship with him?
Yes, when all these things came forward with my daughter right after my court case. Right after I was sentenced to go do the time, she came to me and let me know all this. And I made a report, and you guys have had CPS and detectives coming to my house since.
Okay, well, hold on. You said you guys. I don't know anything about that, ma'am. The court didn't do that. The court didn't do that. So when did you end things with Ronnie Gibson?
At
Seriously.
the end of July.
July. Okay.
Yep.
What is your name, sir?
Matthew Corbett.
Oh, you've been here before too, haven't you?
It's been a long time. I've been out of trouble for a long time.
Okay.
Actually, I don't think I've ever been in front of you. It was the prior.
Okay, and so man, who's Matthew Corbett to you?
A guy that I just started seeing.
Okay, and was he in the car with you when you got arrested yesterday?
Yes, he was. He was the one driving that didn't use the turn signal.
Okay, and so, do you all live together or?
His father stays a block and a half away from me. He stays some nights with me to try and help me out, but he does not live with me.
Okay. Okay, well, ma'am, here's the thing. This court ordered you back in July to report, to serve your 60 days jail and to be tethered to treatment. You didn't do that. So now you have to do that. So, yes, sir.
I just wanted to come in here and
Hold
say
on,
something.
you can step forward to the podium, please.
Okay. I don't know why she's saying I don't live with her. I do. I've been dating her about
He
5.
was staying there.
Hold on, stop interrupting, ma'am. Stop interrupting. I'm sorry. Your name, you spell your first and last name,
Matthew
please.
Corbett, MATTHEWCORBETT.
Okay,
We've been dating for about 5-6 months. When I met her, she was a mess. She's been doing very well. She's not on any drugs. She hasn't been drinking, taking pills. She's been taking care of her kids. Her dad just passed away. She didn't resort to any substance use to cope with that. She's been looking for a job. I have her phone on me. I could show you her Indeed every day. She just had an interview.
Where did she have the interview?
It was the Burger Yard on Pennsylvania and 4th Street. And
When did she have that interview?
it was about 5 or 6 days ago. She's really trying right now, and I just feel like this is gonna discourage her. And she's got a lot of weight on her shoulders, and currently right now I'm taking her kids to school and helping in any way, shape and form that I can. I would ask and appreciate if you could put her on some type of tether and probation. I will make sure she gets to it. I will not let her neglect this at all anymore. Her brother's tired of it, her mom's tired of it. But I've seen her do what she's supposed to do, and everyone else is turning her back on her, and she is putting a foot forward right now.
Well, so I'm glad to hear that there's some progress. But there's also a lot of history I think that you're unaware of with Ms. Bond.
I don't know what's going on.
And Ms. Bond has been here on a number of occasions, and Ms. Bond was to report to jail to serve her 60 days on her last matter of a possession of controlled substance charge from April. And so in May, this court gave her an opportunity. This court gave her an opportunity and suspended her sentence of 60 days jail. She had a jail review, right? So that gave her an opportunity to do what she was supposed to do. She didn't do that. So then at her jail review, this court ordered her to serve her 60 days because she did not do what she was supposed to do. And then I even gave her time to get things in order, and I gave her 3 extra days, and then she had to report. She didn't. She didn't report. So now she has to report. Now she has to serve her time in jail, and then when she is done, then she can pick up where she's left off with her applications and whatnot.
Okay, well, will that be time served, or like on a fresh start when after she gets out of jail? Or will she be on probation?
No, after she gets, no, I didn't send her to probation on this matter. She's had other matters. And that she was on probation for. And so I didn't find that she was a viable candidate for probation. So that's why this court in this matter ordered 60 days jail.
Your Honor, I was not on probation. I was not on probation. It said that I was not a candidate for the probation. I'm just begging.
I know that you're not on probation. I just said that you were not on probation on this matter.
Okay, I thought you said I was already on probation. I'm sorry.
On other matters, you're not on probation on other matters, which is why you were not a candidate for probation on this matter.
Okay.
And ma'am, I hear that it appears as though you may be making progress, but I'm also very keenly aware of the multiple times that your statements have said the same thing. And that you've come to this court on a number of occasions, excuse after excuse after excuse after excuse. So I'm not buying it. I am not taking all of those excuses and waiving your jail time. You have to serve your 60 days. If you would like to go to treatment, ma'am, you can. Are you requesting that?
Yes, I am. I don't, when I was on
Miss,
my
she asked you a
tether.
yes or no question. She asked you a yes or no question. You said yes.
Okay.
Stop.
And if you were to test right now, Ms. Bond, what's in your system?
Nothing, just marijuana that I have a card for. That's it.
And how long have you had that marijuana card, ma'am?
The last one I got, ran out. I had to get a new one, so I've had this one for probably a year.
And that would have been while you were on probation on your other matter. Was that approved by the court?
Yes, it was.
Okay, ma'am. Good luck to you. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, Honor.
All right, thank you.